Hi, this is Adam from Maker channel. This is the second episode of the making of Pokemon series. In this episode, we will be making the Pokemon Espeon, which is a feline types of Pokemon. By the way, in case you like to watch video like this, please click here to watch the last episode, so you can collect the last Pokemon model for free. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, let's start with the modeling process. As usual, I will start with a basic sphere and keep adding elements on top of it. One of the reasons I select this Espeon as this episode subject is because that the method of building it are pretty close to the last episode Pokemon Gibble, which is building all shapes and forms in separate components, then combine them in the final process. You can treat this video as a rehearsal of the same techniques from the last video. Basically, the first half of the video, you can see that I built up the general head form fairly quick. The only tips here that I can give you is that by enable the symmetry, everything that is symmetry on both sides only need to be done once. You can see here that I insert sphere and deform to make the most of the head component. The eyes, the ears, the whisker, and the head deco. And yeah, pretty much the whole body. You just need to study your subject and decide how to use the most basic form to reconstruct the model piece by piece. Then the rest of the process is like placing pieces to match the puzzle. I'm using the move brush to deform the sphere to obtain the curvature of the bodies and legs. Remember to observe your reference image and adjust your model component time to time to match the proportion of the characters. Use stem-centered brush to define the outline of the ear loops, mask it up, Ctrl-I to invert, then use the move brush to slightly pull back the mask region to create the ear structure. Now that I satisfied with the eye and head proportion, use Dynamesh to combine the head model so that I can further improve the eye region by adding stuff like eyelashes and eyeballs. During the process of tweaking the head region, I accidentally distorted the head decoration. No matter, just use the trim dynamic to trim out the sphere and append a new one to replace it. Check and tweak the shape here to obtain a rounder and a smoother geometry flow. Create a sphere, then use a snake hook brush to pull out the tails. You can smooth out the curvature by holding Shift. Duplicate the tails and trim it down to make the second tail. Now I began to tweak those joint areas where the two forms are connected together before we dynamesh and make them into a single piece model. I'm using the transpose tool to slightly tilt the head to an angle. This makes the character look asymmetrical and more natural. Applying color in Zbrush using polypaint are fairly simple and quick. It might not be the most professional way to do so, but it's definitely capable of doing simple coloring and texture. You can even use it to bake color texture if you really want to. In my case, I just want to quickly experiment the color on the 3D models, just like having a pre-visualization render. Then, when I print out the models, I will know right away what the color palette should I use. By the way, let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a quick polypaint tutorial in real-time video demonstration. Alright, adding some highlight and shadow and we are mostly done. Okay, that's it. We wrap up another Pokemon Espeon. Please click like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Oops, forgot to mention that this Espeon model also can be downloaded in the YouTube description. See ya!